Could be 5 minutes. Could be another 5 hours.
I don't understand. Giving it everything she's got, it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate.
If I may, Captain. Communications are critical to ship operations. I should go take care of this.
Go.
I was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. It looks like we might have to face off against the Aphelion sooner than we might want. If it's just us, I don't like our chances.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
We're being pulled out of warp!
The Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
Oh my. Oh my.
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
You thought you could run? That I would let you escape so easily after taking what's mine? How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver to calm than you were as a cowardly Koblian. Is it any wonder your people perished? If your every instinct is to run from a fight.
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you don't succeed.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired. And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve.
Do I?
As one of us.
Red alert! Handar, get
Why
us
were
out of
we
here.
not already at Red Alert?
By the prophets.
Evasive maneuvers.
They've hit the engineering section. No systems or structural damage, though.
Oh no. No.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth. What are your orders?
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
Two torpedoes.
The Aphelion remains undamaged by the
We
photon
fired like
torpedoes,
30 at the other ship.
and its shields are fully intact. It's too powerful to take head on.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down. Or that was the Takan bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. Takan may already be on this ship. No way of knowing how bad it is yet.
Seal the bridge. No one gets access without my permission.
I think that's for the best.
Here are your new tricorders. Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Bye. Oh God.
A subscription.
Thanks, Edie. Ah!
We don't know who's on what side, Carter. Come on!
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
These are concentrated Duridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Now, take it right before if you can get the Takan to wait while you do it.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Not playing this mini game again, are we?
We need to tunnel through the shields.
Only a little bit off. What's the problem here? I mean, what do you want from me? What the bloody hell that noise was then? Thanks, Heads. What? Oh, alright then.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from
Stand aside.
I mean, he's
Signal
cheating.
is now resolved. I couldn't let you fumble about any longer. Time is running short.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way. I am Portal 63, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there. Ready to transport.
Energize.
Well, Mr. Portal.
Even to me, it's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this.
No turning back now, Portal.
We are where we need to be. Now, we just have to do the job.
You are speaking my language.
Resolute, come in!
We're losing cohesion.
I'm gonna try to use my tricorder as a pattern enhancer.
The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
They didn't make it.
The interference is too strong. We're trapped here. We have to get to the Cartabula and disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
Get served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am saturated in Taconian power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
We need to get a shifty on here, lads. I'll put that out there. Nope. Very intent on us having a tricorder.
This way.
I can't reach anyone.
Trust the
At least
doctor.
not on the lower decks. It's like they're all gone. The comm systems seem to be operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
This ship could be swarming with resurrected Takan. It's only a matter of time before they come to their senses and take action.
Which means we have a narrow window of time to cut them off before.
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
If they spread throughout the decks, we'll never know who to trust. It'll be a civil war aboard our own ship.
I need actionable information. How many have been affected? Can this be contained? Send a team to investigate and assess the situation, and have them report back immediately.
I'm sending a team to investigate right now.
Uh-oh. They're all gonna die.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape? How should the crew engage them? Or should they? We don't want suspicion to run rampant.
We should be cautious. If a situation arises, I want phasers set to stun.
Of course. I'll let the crew know to proceed with caution.
Have we heard anything from Commander Ermot?
No. And he's been gone for quite some time.
The comm system he went to investigate. It's near the affected area. Commander Ermot. Commander Ermot, can you hear me?
Computer shutdown.
Oh, no.
According to this, it was initiated by Commander Ermot.
What?
The central computer core will shut down in 10 minutes. We'll lose all critical ship functions. It can only be overridden by the captain at the core itself.
With me.
went down to investigate the lower decks, as you said. But some of them had already escaped. They attacked us immediately.
Just, making sure everyone's okay.
The master console is up there. I don't have much time.
Quickly!
Captain Rydick, it's me, Commander Ermot. First Officer Westbrook insisted I find you immediately. Let me get this door open. I think I remember the code. I hope you haven't been hurt, Captain. It's not safe here.
I'm fine. No need to worry.
That's a relief. Now, Captain. Still getting used to these Federation weapons.
Computer termination sequence in progress.
Damn it!
Be reasonable, Captain. There's a time to fight and a time to admit defeat.
Computer termination sequence in progress. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown.
God, he's bloody headbutting me like a rhino. Oh no. It's coming out of your space wages, son.
Okay, wait. Just hear me out. Listen to reason. There's no need to do anything impulsive.
You just tried to kill me.
I was only acting on orders. It didn't mean any harm. You know we'd rather have you with us. We can make a deal, right? Come to terms.
Blast his fucking head off.
Awaiting Captain's authorization. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydick. Charlie. 5. Whiskey.
I thought it was going to try and make me remember that then.
Termination sequence cancelled.
Terrified.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
I can't face or any of the guards. Alert every Takan in here.
Nope, is that not an emitter? That's not an emitter. I don't know what that is. Oh god.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystals portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles. Worked! Better move.
Where am I trying to go? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Two to go.
It's fine. Someone's coming. Nope, they're going away. It's fine then, I suppose.
We shouldn't underestimate them. They've been surprisingly resilient so far. They're just delaying the end of it. So they will all be dead with one of us. All the more reason to be cautious. Delvin should destroy them.
Cheese it.
One left.
Okay, I thought I would be able to follow around behind him. I was wrong. Let's try and bolt it up the stairs.
Wait a moment.
No, 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 no. No, don't wait, shit. Fuck. Just trust behind me is fine.
Who's there?
No one! No one! No one! Ow! Repeatedly saying no one didn't work.
Someone's here.
No, no, there isn't.
So dark in here.
Turn around or something, I don't know.
What?
Nope.
Well done.
Let's get out of here. More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
Oh, playing the emitters minigame again, are we? I think there's all around here.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
Excuse me, I need to get to this console, please.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
Ah.
There!
The stealth portion of this is over. No, 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 leave Portal alone.
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
This would go faster if you did something about them.
Oh, they've got their own bus.
Guardian! He's with them!
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot!
Okay. Most melodramatic death you've ever seen.
Guardian! You saw what they did to our ancestors! How do you stand with them?
We've left them behind. I've seen it with my own eyes. They're not real Takan. We were conquerors, not parasites. The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end.
You are the last real Takan. Don't let them tarnish that with what they're doing. Because if we don't stop the Scions of the Flame, they will be the legacy of your people.
Never.
That's the attitude. I'm doing everything I can, but I can't shake her!
I figured without me you didn't stand a chance.
Oh, finally.
I'm here for the ship and the crew, not for you. I couldn't just sit in my quarters, waiting to get turned into a Takan.
Your timing's perfect. We need your help now more than ever.
Clearly.
The only reason they haven't destroyed us is because we have bioformed Takan on the ship. That's why they're targeting our engines.
If we lose the engines, we can't avoid the bioforming ray. Brace for impact!
Who the hell's that? It's the Titan!
They're here!
Ooh! Look at them all!
We're being hailed by the USS Titan.
Put them through.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute. We got here as fast as we could. Looks like you've got your hands full with this monster.
We're damn glad to see you, Captain. We could use all the help we can get.
I told you I'd be here. So, what are we up against?
No. It's happening again.
We have to warn them. Open a channel to all Starfleet ships immediately.
Starting emergency transmission.
This is Captain Jara Rydek of the USS Resolute. The ship we're fighting is armed with a bioforming ray that can transform your entire crew instantaneously. Avoid being hit at all costs.
And remember, they have our shield algorithms, so take preemptive evasive action.
They're gone. Just like that. We have to destroy that ship. Otherwise, it won't be long before they're coming after us.
They could all be Takan. Or none of them. We can't assume anything yet.
Hail them. See if we get a response.
Hailing the Pawtucket now, Captain. Hold on.
Full impulse power. Take us in for a closer look.
Aye, Captain.
No, no.
That's That's not a Starfleet ship. The Takan have it.
Shields at full power!
Shields are holding up against their attacks. But they won't for very long.
Fire phasers!
Firing. Shields at 60%. Heavy damage reported in astrometrics.
Handar, evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here!
Aye, Captain!
Automation. Lovely.
That's very kind, little guys. Thank you.
Ghost underscore just donated £5 to special effect. Lovely.
Don't worry, Resolute. We've got your back.
Their weapon systems are offline.
Now's our chance. Finish it. We can send Galvin a message. Let him know exactly what he's up against.
Take out their engines. Fire when ready.
Targeting their engines. Commencing fire. Now.
Christ. Ah, tits Magoo.
Captain Rydick, the Aphelion is too much for any one of us to take on alone. But collectively, we might just have a shot.
On our way. Full impulse power.
Aye, Captain.
Target the bioforming ray. Fire photon torpedoes.
Firing photon torpedoes.
I'm intrepid.
I've lost helm control. Trying to reestablish.
Power levels are dropping all over the ship, but our engines are still running strong.
This is what happened to the Enterprise.
They're draining our energy.
We're caught in it too.
I hope the away team is having more success than we are.
Eek.
If there is a way to disable the Aphelion, it's there. We strike at the heart.
Here's Galvin. Run in? No. Ah, there's something on the other side. Oh, we're having a nice jog. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, I've inspected the area. We're all clear.
I wouldn't do that.
have to turn off this energy field to enter. I must do it. It requires the hands of the Takon. Is it working?
It started.
Is the opening wide enough to get through? Well, is it wide enough?
No, but I can see the Cartabula.
What about now?
Squeezy, squeezy.
I still can't get in.
Stand back. I'll try again.
Miranda. Yo, she's got a glove too.
Portal 6-3! I'm not going to remind you of the oath you took. I want you to remember why you made it. Your bond to your people. You can bring your empire back, and all you have to do is nothing. Stand back, and we will handle them.
So much time doing nothing. Now, I will take action. I will exterminate these heretics. This won't take long. I'll be back.
Wait, we'll help you.
Stay here. You need to be ready to open the energy field with me.
You can't take them all on yourself.
I am the guardian of the Takon Empire. I could take an army. If you can get to the Cartabula, don't wait for me.
We'll hold the line.
Uh-oh.
The gap isn't much wider. Can we get through?
Maybe we can widen it with a containment field from the tricorder. Oh!
I don't think we can crowbar our way in.
It takes a Takon to do it.
Oh God.
That's far enough.
No, not stretch. Oh no.
Carter, I could have killed you both, easily. But the part of me that is still Miranda won't let me. She compels me to bring you into the fold. I will make you one of us.
Miranda wouldn't want that.
You don't know her like I do.
I needed that. Ow! Where are the bloody kidneys?
Soon you'll understand.
Oh.
Finally, we can be... rejoin the flame.
Ooh, hello. Seems to have fallen out of the ship. It's fine.
Are you all right? Carter, I'm sorry I hesitated. I tried to keep her from getting you. If I'd just shot her sooner.
Process. The change in me has already started.
She's really gone. For good. I can't believe it.
It had to end this way. She was suffering. And now it's over.
Miranda got Carter.
You have Draconian blood now. You must go and finish this, my brother.
I can read it.
What is this? Who are you? Tell me now!
You're talking to the guy that's in charge. Back down while I work.
Carter, you're kind of scaring me.
It's okay. I'm still in control. We've reached the Cartabula.
That's great. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're inside. That's what matters.
Templars are keeping the bioform ships at bay, but they can't hold them off forever.
Getting remote telemetry from the away team tricorders. I'd recognize that anywhere. Our warp core resonant frequency is one of the readings.
They're bleeding us dry. But they're not just taking our power, they're routing it through the Cartabula.
Good thing I did that scouting jogging mission earlier.
That's the Resolute's warp core resonant frequency.
And these others?
That frequency matches the Titan's warp core resonance. And these two are the Kimball and the Lowell.
They're both Steamrunner class. Same engine platform.
They're just tuned a little differently. I must be getting information from the bioforming, but this warning, it means that it's struggling with the power stacked up at close frequencies.
The Cartabula can't handle the dissonance?
Maybe.
This is Westbrook. Are you reading these Starfleet engine signatures?
We are. And you need to see this. The Steamrunner class frequencies are causing problems for the Aphilion's energy source. Sending visuals now.
They're vulnerable. We have to use this.
You can break a wine glass if you play the right note loud enough.
Sir?
The Takan are so arrogant, they're letting us right in the front door with this energy drain. We can tune our warp core output to those frequencies. Get all our ships to do the same. Push it to maximum levels and we might be able to crack the wine glass, the Cartabula, and take their ship offline.
Okay.
There is merit to the theory. But if we attempt this, it would preclude any other course of action.
It'll work. It has to.
Do it. We need to strike back. And we'll lead by example.
I will create a high-energy static warp shell.
We'll need the away team to guide us to the right frequency.
We read you, Resolute. You're putting a lot of faith in us, Captain. That's a hell of a plan.
I've got faith in you, and the rest of this crew. Now let's give them hell!
Yes, Captain.
I found an ejector team for the Cartabula.
So we can disengage it, just like we did with the Zeldy's warp cores.
Yeah, but it'll only activate if this thing gets completely overloaded.
So we gotta take it right up to the edge of destruction.
We are increasing the warp core resonant frequency now.
You can't do this. You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
If that thing wants to take over, it's going to have to go through the both of us. And I'm not going to let that happen. You hear me? I'm gonna fight it right along with you, Carter.
I can always count on you. You'll stand by me to the end.
This isn't the end.
Is something wrong?
No, we're fine.
Do you see our output frequency changing?
We do.
What is the impact on the Aphelion systems?
Keep it up, Resolute. It's starting to work. The bigger they are,
Inertial dampeners are failing.
Warp output at 85%. They're taking the bait. Now we need the rest of the fleet.
Open a channel to anyone left on our side.
Opening a channel.
This is the Resolute. We're sending instructions to all ships to output maximum warp power at the designated frequency. We believe this will disable the Aphelion.
We don't know that. All we know is that it'll siphon off our energy much quicker. You're leading us to disaster. Are you out of your mind? That has given them exactly what they want.
We've found their Achilles heel. We have to use it. We'll give them everything they want. All of it. More power than they can handle.
That logic is twisted enough it just might work. We're adjusting the Titan's warp output to match the Resolute's. I suggest the rest of you do the same.
That's it. They're falling in line.
This is the Takahashi. Adjusting our engines now.
The Cartabula. It's compensating. Counteracting our interference. But some of these other frequencies are causing spikes too. I'm gonna find a new target range for the Resolute. Try this out. Here. This one's hitting the hardest. If they all converge here, it'll provide the maximum disruption to the Cartabula.
Got it. We want to overload this thing, push it to the brink, but not past it. You sure about this frequency?
No.
If we go too far, we won't just be destroying the Cartabula. We're going to take a lot more with us. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Sometimes you just gotta go on faith, Millie.
I have faith in you. That's enough. Sending data to the Resolute.
Way team has sent us an updated target list. Sending it to engineering now.
We are now running our core at 105% of recommended capacity. If we try to meet that frequency, we will generate a harmonic imbalance of our own and risk a warp core breach. I must warn you, these are precisely the engine conditions that Captain Solano's experiment brought about. A runaway reaction is a dangerous possibility right now.
We can't afford to start second-guessing ourselves.
Is my order beyond your ability to execute? Then you will follow it. We're all counting on you.
Yes, Captain.
We got an overload here.
It's at the breaking point.
What's happening? We got a problem. It's not gonna eject. We have to disengage the Cartabula manually. We lit this fuse. We gotta make sure it doesn't go off the wrong way. If we can pull hard enough on those levers, it'll dislodge this thing.
Yeah. Run!
thing I've waited for.
Ow! Yeah.
Shutting down.
Returning warp reactor to nominal output levels.
The Takan are running off reserve power now.
Blow it up.
I saw what you did. The sacrifice you made.
Radiation levels are spiking.
It's coming from the Cartabula. He must have damaged it. Didn't get it out before it fractured.
It's cracked, but we're still here. We didn't rip a hole in space itself. So, not the worst that could have happened.
That's great, but it's still a problem.
3 to beam back to the Resolute.
We can't lock on. Our transporters won't cut through the interference.
We can't stay here.
Quick, get on the bus. Oh, it's too far away.
We're not getting away in that thing.
There. Maybe I can use this to get us out of here. I don't know if it can get us back to the Resolute, but we have to get away from here. Everybody on!
Radiation's lower here, but still too high for us to stay on this ship.
This is good, but we can do better.
And soon, I hope.
We gotta get all the way to the Resolute.
That thing is down, not out. We'll handle the stolen Federation ships, but you need to get a crippling shot on the Aphelion.
A direct hit to its bridge will bring it down.
Take us real close, Captain. Skim the hull of that thing where it can't get a clear shot at us.
Or
I can weave us through the battle. And hope we don't get caught in the crossfire.
I don't want to get too close to that thing.
take us along the Aphelion's hull. Get us to the bridge as fast as you can.
Aye, Captain. We're almost in position for a shot at the bridge.
Photon torpedoes armed and ready.
Break off this attack, or I will be forced to eradicate you.
The Aphelion is still filling with lethal amounts of radiation, but it seems to be contained within the ship, for now at least.
They have comrades on that ship, both living and waiting to be reborn. We're going to die in here if I don't care. We will never submit to your Federation. We are taking our rightful place as rulers over this galaxy,
Radiation poisoning is a terrible way to go, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can render aid to your crew.
No. We've crossed the eons to get here. I won't stop now. Fire salvo!
Oh God. Big crystal.
Now the radiation is rising here too.
Targeting the Resolute?
I can't let you do that.
Get on. Damn it. I can't hold on to it. I have to make manual adjustments to enhance the signal pattern. From here.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna make it out.
No way. We're all leaving together. We've been through too much to split up now. We don't leave people behind. Got it?
I'm really sorry, Nilly. I'm not gonna be able to go with you. But I have to get you back. Please.
If you send them, we'll be stuck here. Give in to me, and I will save us, not them.
Stop it.
What's happening?
It's an internal struggle, and he's losing.
Not like this.
Time's up for me. If I'm gonna get you out, it's now or never.
I don't want to leave you.
You aren't.
The time is now.
That won't work. I told you. This body is mine now. No!
Look out for each other.
The away team has beamed back.
We're in position and ready to fire, Captain.
Remember when I said this wasn't over? It is now.
Please, we target the ship. Pummel it to space dust, like we did.
Fire.
Carter?
Nilly.
I thought you'd want to know we made it. And that you'll always be my family. Even if I don't get to see you again.
Always, Nilly. Family. Forever.
Always.
All decks secure. We have the bioformed on board, fully contained.
The Starfleet ships under Takan control have signaled their surrender. Good work, Captain Rydick. Next time I need some backup, I'll know who to call. I trust you won't have a problem with that.
Thanks, Captain Riker. I owe you one.
Yes, you do. But who's keeping count?
Captain, we're being hailed. It's the Aphelion.
On screen.
The radiation. We won't last much longer in here. Please, we surrender. We need your help. Please, people, support your ship.
I know what they've done, Captain. But we can't let them die. They're our enemies today, but who knows what they could become.
You already offered help and they turned you down. Tried to destroy us. Why reach your hand out to them again?
It's what we do.
This is the fate they've chosen. Leave them where they are.
You fucking resigned, so shut the fuck up, you.
We don't have much time. We submit. I don't know what else I can say. Please, we don't want to die.
This is what separates us from them. The fact that we can make a gesture of peace even after all our conflict. Set up containment fields in the docking bay and beam the Takan there. Crew of the Aphelion, shut down all systems. Lower your defenses and prepare to be transported.
Maybe we can save Carter.
Thank you.
Carter!
Not really him. She was doing a goddamn job, Intron, okay?
First order of business will be to help reestablish the
doing
Hatari
her job.
government and resume peace talks, genuine talks, with the Illidians.
And after that?
Who knows? I know I don't want to be queen. There's so much good I could do with just a fraction of your medical technology if I could bring it to my people. But I also want to see what else is out there. Maybe there's even a place for me in Starfleet.
Yeah.
It would be hard to stay on Hatari forever. Not with all there is to experience, to learn.
When you're ready, Starfleet will be waiting for you. I'll even put in a good word at the Academy.
Thank you. Perhaps I can serve on one of your ships someday.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
But there are pressing matters we must attend to before any of that. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I'll see you again.
Starfleet has granted me the privilege of conferring this upon you.
My Captain Pip.
Though I'm sure Captain Solano would rather have been the one offering this. You have acted dutifully and bravely through trying circumstances. I grant you the official rank of Captain. I believe a great many wonders lie ahead for you, Jara Rydick. There appears to be nothing that can stand in your way.
Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Victory. Peace. These things never come without a cost. For some, it requires putting aside centuries of enmity. For others, it takes facing complicated losses.
To Carter.
How do you say goodbye to someone who isn't really gone? I thought I knew how to leave the past behind. I've learned a thing or two.
And for too many, they had to pay the ultimate price. In time, history may forget their sacrifices, but those of us who were there never will. Now, all hands honor the dead.
I still don't trust that doctor.
Captain Solano used to say that nothing ever stays the same. Entropy. It's the nature of the universe. As such, the crew of a starship can never stay the same. But while entropy says that order inevitably gives way to chaos, this crew has only grown stronger. More cohesive and coherent. Bound by our shared struggles. And working together, helping each other, we're able to do more than we'd ever imagined. Some of our differences couldn't be resolved. But perhaps that too can change. In time. Engage. Space, the final frontier. As we take our next steps into the unknown, the greatest insights that lie ahead are what we learn about each other. We might even surprise ourselves. And no matter what threats we may come upon, or mysteries we face, we will not be shaken. We are stronger together. We are steadfast in our purpose. We are resolute.
I mean, thoroughly excellent. Thoroughly excellent. I'm so pleased at that. Don't get me wrong. Not without its technical faults, not without some aspects of design fault, but that was fucking excellent. I really enjoyed that. That it was that good. And I enjoyed it that much and was that compelled by it the whole way through. Despite its issues. That was really good. That, honestly, one of the best 20 quids I've ever spent. That's really, really solid. Like, Paramount's let them down by not giving them, you know, some music and saying, look, no, we'll take care of that. This is Star Trek. It's our brand. It's us. Let us take care of that. That was so enjoyable. They did an excellent job writing that story, and considering that's that studio's, I think, first game, they've done brilliantly there. I'm also wondering as well, the game got delayed, right? And whilst, sure, you can point and say, you know, technically, come on, bit shaky, right? But I genuinely think that got delayed because of Picard, because the story there is probably very accidentally very close to Picard's story. £23 something because the Epic sale was on or something. So even though it launched, it came with like a 20% discount or something. I don't quite remember. But I think I spent about £22 I think I spent on it. But that was excellent. I sincerely hope they're given the opportunity to keep doing more. They created really compelling characters. They created a fantastically believable plot. Well, I've played a lot of Star Trek games. I've grown up on them. And they've had DC Fontana write Star Trek stories. They've had so many old TNG writers do stuff, and they're good. But that was thoroughly believable. That I so bought into it all. Yeah, I'd love to see them do more of it. I'd love to see more from that cast and crew. But genuinely, there were like their ambition, ignoring their you know, the little technical janks of it, their ambition at certain points. Like, we had some gorgeous transitions between scenes. There's some really nice camera work, some really solid animation work. The first battle sequence we have, so there was a massive battle sequence in what we've watched tonight. But when we played yesterday, there was a huge battle sequence. My jaw was just down the entire time. I was so impressed by it. Yeah, look, they could still save some of the Takon people. Maybe we focused a lot on this in, is the Doctor actually evil? Maybe we missed an obvious line that says, no, the Doctor's totally fine, and we just wasn't paying attention. But like, honestly, you kind of have to go with a pinch of salt when you're told, oh, they're making a new Star Trek game. It's a story game. You're like, oh god, this is gonna be gash, isn't it? And they absolutely knocked it out of the park. That was cool. It was really cool. I want to try this. Hang on a second. Signing up before you can steal my code. Right, it's been done. What does this show on the website? Okay, hang on then. Let me. One moment, please. Please hold, caller. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Just gonna sign into this website. I signed into it on my phone, so I have to sign onto the desktop now. Right. If you don't want to know the football scores, look away now. Chose to evacuate the surviving Takon. You were 93% of players. True Star Trek fandom right there. You had 95% of players chose to make the ultimate sacrifice and have Carter be bioformed. So, wow. 5% of people could have done. Well, that's fascinating. 6% chose Westbrook as the officer. You're having a laugh. Are you telling me people genuinely took Ermot as the first officer? Did we miss stuff where people were genuine? Like, did we miss a massive chapter of the story where Ermot did something that we should have cared about. Westbrook was the who was the boy? You and 89% of players chose to let a Tasker die aboard the Zeldy. I mean, it did. Look, come on. That was the right decision, wasn't it? You and 73% of players defied Solano's wishes and told Riker about the stolen shield anagram. It was the right thing to do. Oh, that was 50-50. We were in the minority, not supporting Solano's decision to not inform Starfleet. You and 61 chose to save the Illidians. Good. You and 82% chose to side with the Hitari. I mean, at the time, it's the obvious choice, isn't it? 90% of people are just plain horny for Miranda. Chose Carter to go first and escape harm. You and 38% of players. Oh. I mean, look, I just agreed with her. She said, get in there or I won't be friends with you. So I was like, well, I don't want that. Not my fault she got space clonked. So the majority of players played the game without her being scarred then. You and 82% of players defied Solano's orders and reversed polarity on the hull. Yeah. You and 22% of players followed Westbrook's advice and used the deflector pulse against the energy wave. I mean, what about I, Bernie Lady? Is that not a statistic? Captain Solano had high expectations for his new first officer and had one simple request: loyalty. He had every confidence he would have his back no matter what. Help him restore his tarnished reputation. In that respect, he repeatedly went out of your way to ignore, defy, or subvert Solano's wishes at every opportunity. Well, you know, we were in the minority on that. Yeah, we absolutely ruined Bodrosium, didn't we? First we burned her eyes out. Insult was added to injury when you then willfully and wantonly disregarded her feelings by transporting the Taconian crystals aboard the Resolute, which left her disillusioned and questioning her admiration for Jareth at the start. Yeah. Yeah, Spock was happy with me. That's all that matters. I mean, look. I think he was the right first officer choice. I think it'd be crazy not to do that. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so she just genuinely was never actually evil then. Oh, it actually shows all the choices. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if you could have saved him then, if you would have handled him differently in the game. Interesting. I mean, I'm happy he's dead, but still. He was pleased. Good. Right. I mean, what a delight. Yeah. I don't think I'd end up replaying it. I don't think I'd have that kind of interest, but that was a joy. And you can buy it today on the Epic Game Store for only £1 epic pound. Starting at 31 quid. Oh, there's the sale's over. Maybe? Yeah, I didn't put that much on it. But look, it did really well in the reviews. A 7 out of 10, I think. I'm happy to go to an 8 personally, but that's money well spent as far as I'm concerned. 7 out of 10's a perfectly fair review. Yeah. Genuinely hope they get to do more. Highly enjoyable. If you ever see it show up somewhere and you want to play it for yourself, do it. Let me know how you get on. Right, that'll do us. We shall return to you tomorrow night. Thanks for joining for the final part. This was, of course, fully VOD archived. So if you only saw the end of it and you want to watch the story in full, it's archived on the channel. But thanks for watching it. If you have watched it, hope you have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. I shall see you tomorrow. Thanks to Law Ghost for the £5 special effect. Edie, the whole 11 months. I'll see you tomorrow night. Lots of love.